Alright, last time you'll see the new cab for the S10 going in, it'll be in primer. This will be the last time. By this time tomorrow, it'll be white and cleared. If you don't know, the color we chose for it is diamond white or white diamond tri-coat. Like you see on Cadillacs and Escalades and stuff. Yeah, that's the color it's going on it. But we're using a very, very, very bright white. The whitest of whites as a base coat, not the factory base coat. So we'll get this thing sprayed tomorrow. I'll let it gas out for 2 days. Once it's able to be touched, I'm gonna take and wrap it with plastic. I got some lighter weight plastic. I'll wrap it, pull it all the way around the dolly and the pallets it's sitting on that are covered in plastic as well. We will roll it up in this corner, out of the way. Then what we're gonna do is my two boys are gonna bring the bed in here. They're gonna turn it on its side and it'll come right through that walk-through door. We've already measured it. The bed's 29 inches wide. That's a 32-inch opening. And it'll go in there top to bottom, side to side, and they're gonna carry it in here on its side, set it up in here on stands. We'll set the hood up here. We'll set the fenders up on stands. Tailgate. The wiper cowl will already be painted when I paint the cab. But with this up here in the corner, that'll give me more than enough room to paint the bed, the hood, the fenders, and everything laid out. That way I don't have to unplastic that garage door and the ceiling and everything to open the door, let a bunch of dirt come in here and dust. When it's all done, it can all go out together. Then we'll bring the chassis up, park it in front of the doors. My two boys picked this cab up and carried it in here, one on each side. So it's not as heavy as we thought it was gonna be. So I figured it'd probably be about 350 pounds. But they picked it up without a problem, carried it in here, set it on this dolly. We rolled it up here in the center so I can open the doors when I go to paint everything. I'm gonna let these fans run all night on high. We've already used a leaf blower just to blow the area out, just to make sure we ain't got no contaminants. I got a furnace filter folded over on the back of my little 220 heater, which that heater will overrun those fans. Right now, it's about 42 degrees in here. It's way too cold today to try to paint it. Tomorrow, it's gonna be almost 60 at about 11 o'clock. So we'll be out here then, get this thing wiped down, get it tacked out. There's nothing to tape off. It's just gonna be a direct sealer, base coat, mid coat, clear coat. I'm just gonna go boom, 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 boom. We're gonna bring everything in here and put it on a little table right here so we can do all the mixing and we don't have to go in and out the door. Once we shut that door, I'll pull that plastic up and tape it, and it will not come open until I'm done painting this cab. My youngest boy will be in here helping me mix paint. We're going to spray this with a Astro Evo T13 with a 1.4 fluid tip. A little $100 gun that paints very well. I've got two of them, and as I get done with one, I'll pass it off to him. He'll have the other one already ready with the next product, and I'll just stay in here till it's flashed or the allotted time. Basically what I'll do is I'll put some tape, masking tape up here on the wall. I'll spray it, and when it strings back off the tape, I'll put the next coat on. That way one coat's still tacky, the next coat of clear will lock into it, the next one will lock into that one, instead of just stacking them on top of dry coats of clear. So clear coat we're going to use on it's Matrix number 40. So it's a really good clear coat. So hopefully this thing turns out really well. If it turns out as good or better than when we painted it last November, when we painted it gray, I'll be happy with it. But this environment we're painting in now is 10 times cleaner an environment than when we painted the truck last November up in the middle of the garage. I was using some lightweight 031 plastic. This stuff's like 9 mil. It's either 6 or 9 mil, I can't remember. We got trash bricks wrapped in trash bags to hold it down at the walls. Like I said, there's no way to attach the plastic to the concrete block, so it kind of bags out when the fans are on high. When I go to paint tomorrow, I'll turn them down to low. I don't need both of them running on high. Last time every other time I've done it like this, I just run the fans on low, and it's more than enough to pull everything out of here. So And the furnace filters taped in the walls, I put them in there to try to let some of the air get out and behind the plastic. At the same time, it filters the air coming through. They work, you know. It's kind of, you know, low budget, but it works. Biggest thing to do is get all the dust out. If you can control the dust, it's your paint job. If you can paint, it'll lay down, look good. So, the very first time I painted this truck when it was green and gray, I did this the exact same way we're doing it now. I painted it in here. There was no orange peel. There was no dirt in it, no nothing. So, hopefully it turns out just as good this next time. Yeah, this is the last time you're going to see this cab in primer. So, I swear, if somebody runs into it this time, they better have their checkbook ready, because I'm not going to do it a third time. They can just buy the truck. I'm just being honest. I'll be 59 in 3 days. Between that, having multiple sclerosis, I don't have it in me to do this again. And if it wasn't for my kids, especially the youngest boy, Matt, doing all the body work and everything, it probably wouldn't have got done at all. So, but there you are. That's all, like I said, on the primer. All we gotta do is hit it with sealer, wipe it down, tack it, hit it with sealer, and then start laying the color and stuff on it. But I mean, dude, this cab is so clean. I mean, it is so clean. I wish I could show you up underneath, but like, you look right like here at the cab mounts. It's clean. And then once we get it outside, I'll probably spray the floorboard underneath, everything from the pinch wheel back. I'll spray it with bed liner. So, I know you can't see it, but I know it won't be covered, and I know it'll look like shit, so it'll get sprayed with bed liner. Or I might just mix up some oil-based Rust-Oleum, tape the bottom of it off when we move everything out, and just spray up under it in the bed and everything. But the fenders are getting painted inside and out. The bed's getting painted inside and out when we paint it. Like I said, the wiper cowl's laying over there. I'll put it up on a stand. And we'll get this thing done. So, because I can't paint this and the bed and everything in here all at once with the doors open. I ain't got enough room to walk between everything without bumping into it or something. And you don't want to bump into your stuff after you've cleared it and it's still wet. That would be catastrophic. I've done that once and had to go back and straighten it up, and it's not no fun. So, and this is all finished out in 800 grit. Last time we only took it to 600. This time the kid took it to 800. So it all looks stellar when it's done. I've been wanting to paint this truck this color for about 10 years, and now I'm able to do it because that paint wasn't cheap. It wasn't super expensive, but it still wasn't cheap. I think the way I got it figured all together, said and done, I'm gonna have about 55, 6 grand in the truck to put it back the way it was. Because basically we're having to replace the whole body on the truck. Replace the windshield, replace the roll cage. That's $1,200 just for the cage. You know? So, not a cheap fix by no means. And especially after my wife and I just paid for our daughter's wedding 2 weeks ago. Christmas is right around the corner, people. So, but there you are. Last time you see it in primer. So, I'll bring you back out tomorrow after it's dried, maybe, or Monday. We'll come out and we'll take a look at it and we'll video it and we'll walk around the cab when it's nice and painted. So, till then, everybody, stay safe. God bless. Later.